Americans have carried revolvers through wars, defended their homes with them, and trusted them long after other guns came and went. These handguns are simple, reliable, and loved for one reason: they work every single time. So today we're counting down 20 revolvers that Americans love, breaking down what makes them iconic, why people keep choosing them, and how each one tells a story bigger than the gun itself. Let's get started. Number 20, Colt Shooting Master. The Colt Shooting Master may not be as widely known today as the Python or the Peacemaker, but in the 1930s, it set the bar for target revolvers built on Colt's large new service frame. This double-action revolver was offered in several calibers, including .38 Special, .45 Colt, and .357 Magnum. What set it apart was precision. Colt gave it adjustable sights, finely checkered walnut grips, and a level of hand fitting that made it one of the smoothest shooting revolvers of its time. Competitive shooters and professionals valued its accuracy, and even today, collectors admire the Shooting Master as one of Colt's finest pre-war designs. Original examples are becoming increasingly scarce, now command premium prices among those who know its place in revolver history. Number 19, Smith & Wesson 3844. The Smith & Wesson 3844 was introduced in the early 1930s as a heavy-duty revolver, built to handle high-pressure .38 Special cartridges long before the .357 Magnum existed. Built on Smith & Wesson's large N-frame, it was stronger than the standard K-frame revolvers that police carried at the time. Law enforcement officers loved it because it gave them more stopping power without sacrificing the .38 Special's accuracy and controllability. Offered in both fixed-sight heavy-duty and adjustable-sight outdoorsman versions, the 3844 proved reliable in service and paved the way for the .357 Magnum's development in 1935. While it's often overshadowed by later Magnum revolvers, collectors and shooters know its importance. .44s. Today, original .38 44s are prized for their history and durability, with clean examples continuing to rise in value. Number 18, Smith & Wesson Model 15. The Smith & Wesson Model 15, often called the combat masterpiece, is one of the most beloved .38 Special revolvers in American history. First introduced in the late 1940s, it quickly found its way into police holsters across the United States and was even adopted by the U.S. Air Force as a standard sidearm. What made it so popular was its perfect balance between accuracy and handling. The Model 15 featured a medium K-frame design, adjustable sights, and a smooth trigger that made it a dream to shoot on the range. Chambered in .38 Special with a 6-round cylinder, it offered enough power for duty use while remaining easy to control. For decades, law enforcement officers and civilian shooters alike praised it for being dependable, accurate, and comfortable, the kind of revolver people simply never wanted to give up. Number 17, Remington New Model Army. The Remington New Model Army is a revolver that takes us all the way back to the Civil War era, yet it holds a special place in American history. Introduced in 1863, it became one of the primary sidearms used by Union soldiers, competing directly with Colt's famous 1860 Army. What made the Remington stand out was its solid frame design, which was stronger and more durable than the open-top Colts of the time. Soldiers appreciated the ease of swapping out the cylinder in the field, giving them a quicker reload compared to other revolvers of the day. Chambered in .44 caliber with a 6-round cylinder, it packed serious firepower for its time, more than just a wartime gun. The Remington New Model Army symbolizes rugged dependability and remains a favorite for history buffs and black powder shooters who keep the legacy alive. Number 16, Smith & Wesson Model 17. The Smith & Wesson Model 17, also known as the K22 Masterpiece, earned its reputation as one of the finest .22 caliber revolvers ever produced. Introduced in the late 1940s, it became a favorite among target shooters because it combined affordability of ammunition with the feel of a full-size revolver. Built on Smith & Wesson's medium K-frame, it mirrored the company's duty guns, which meant shooters could practice for pennies while handling a revolver that felt like a service model. Adjustable sights, a crisp trigger, and outstanding accuracy kept it in demand for decades. With a 6-round, 22 long rifle cylinder and a barrel length ranging from 4 to 8 inches, the Model 17 became the go-to revolver for competition, training, and recreational shooting alike. Number 15, Colt Police Positive. The Colt Police Positive is one of the most recognizable revolvers of the early 20th century, built with law enforcement in mind. Introduced in 1907, it was chambered in .32 and later .38 Special, giving officers a compact sidearm that was easy to carry on duty. Its standout feature was Colt's innovative hammer block safety system, which prevented accidental discharges if the revolver was dropped, a forward-thinking addition for its time. The Police Positive carried a 6-round cylinder, a solid steel frame, and came in barrel lengths from 2 to 6 inches, offering flexibility for different roles. It became a trusted companion for police departments across the country, and even gained notoriety when carried by figures like Al Capone. Rugged, reliable, and straightforward, it's a revolver Americans respected for decades. Number 14, Smith & Wesson Model 19. The Smith & Wesson Model 19 was born out of a request from legendary lawman and shooter Bill Jordan, who wanted a revolver that delivered magnum power without the bulk of the heavy end-frame. Introduced in the mid-1950s, the result was a .357 Magnum revolver built on the lighter K-frame, giving officers a sidearm that balanced power, accuracy, and ease of carry. The Model 19 quickly became a favorite among police departments and civilian shooters who appreciated its versatility. It featured adjustable sights, a smooth double-action trigger, and was available in a variety of barrel lengths, most commonly 4 inches. With a 6-round cylinder and classic styling, the Model 19 bridged the gap between duty weapon and sporting revolver, making it one of Smith & Wesson's most admired designs. Number 13, Ruger Security 6. The Ruger Security 6 marked a major step for American revolvers when it debuted in the 1970s. It was Ruger's first double-action revolver designed specifically for law enforcement and quickly became a workhorse for police departments across the country. Built on a rugged medium frame, it could handle the .357 Magnum with ease while still being comfortable to carry daily. The Security 6 featured a 6-round cylinder, solid lockup, and was available in barrel lengths ranging from 2 3/4 inches up to 6 inches. Known for its durability, it earned a reputation as a revolver that simply kept running, even under heavy use. More than a police sidearm, it also became a favorite for civilians who wanted a dependable home defense or trail revolver that could stand up to years of shooting. Number 12, Smith & Wesson Model 29. The Smith & Wesson Model 29 is one of the most famous revolvers ever made, thanks to its .44 Magnum chambering and its unforgettable appearance in the Dirty Harry films of the 1970s. Long before Hollywood spotlighted it, though, the Model 29 had already impressed shooters with its power and build quality. Introduced in the 1950s on Smith & Wesson's large end frame, it carried a 6-round cylinder and was offered in barrel lengths from 4 inches up to 8 3/8 inches. Hunters valued it for its ability to take down big game, while others admired it simply for being the most powerful handgun of its day. The Model 29 blended raw power with classic styling, and that combination made it a revolver Americans have admired for generations. Number 11, Smith & Wesson Model 642. The Smith & Wesson Model 642 has become one of the most trusted choices for everyday carry in America. Built on the lightweight J-frame, it's chambered in .38 Special and designed with a 5-round cylinder, making it compact and easy to conceal. Its snag-free enclosed hammer allows for a smooth draw from a pocket or holster, a feature many concealed carriers appreciate. Weighing just over a pound, It offers a blend of portability and dependable performance that appeals to both new shooters and seasoned gun owners. The Model 642 has been in continuous demand because it delivers exactly what people want in a defensive revolver: simplicity, reliability, and the confidence that it will work when it's needed most. Number 10. Charter Arms Bulldog DAO. The Charter Arms Bulldog double-action-only revolver has earned a loyal following for delivering big-bore power in a compact package. First introduced in the 1970s, it quickly stood out by offering 44 special chambering in a revolver small enough for everyday carry, with a 5-round cylinder, a sturdy steel frame, and a barrel just over 2 inches. The Bulldog became known for packing serious punch without excessive size. Its double-action-only design made it simple to operate under stress, and the rubber grips helped tame recoil while improving control. Most Americans chose the Bulldog because it balances power, concealability, and affordability, giving them a revolver that feels practical and trustworthy. Decades after its debut, it remains one of the most popular defensive wheel guns in the country. Number 9. Rock Island Armory M206 Spurless. The Rock Island Armory M206 Spurless has become a favorite for those who want a no-nonsense revolver that simply works. Chambered in .38 Special, it carries a 6-round cylinder and is built with a solid steel frame, giving it durability that many budget revolvers lack. The spurless hammer is one of its most important practical features, allowing for a smooth draw from concealment without snagging on clothing. Compact and affordable, the M206 is often chosen by Americans looking for an entry-level defensive revolver that doesn't cut corners on reliability. While it doesn't have the polish of a Smith & Wesson or Colt, its performance-to-price ratio has made it a dependable option for everyday carry and home defense, proving that simplicity can still earn respect. Number 8. Ruger lcrx 3-inch. The Ruger lcrx, with a 3-inch barrel, takes the lightweight design of the original LCR and adds more power and versatility. Chambered in .357 Magnum, it gives shooters serious stopping power in a revolver that is still compact enough for concealed carry. The extended 3-inch barrel improves velocity and accuracy while keeping the revolver easy to handle. With a 5-round cylinder, polymer fire control housing, and aluminum frame, it manages to stay light while delivering magnum performance. The exposed hammer on the LCRX allows for both single-action and double-action firing, giving shooters flexibility in how they use it. Americans appreciate the LCRX because it combines modern engineering with practical everyday use, offering a revolver that bridges the gap between concealability and power. Number 7. Smith & Wesson Performance Center 442. The Smith & Wesson Performance Center 442 is a refined take on one of America's most trusted concealment carry revolvers. Built on the lightweight J-frame and chambered in .38 Special Plus P, it offers a 5-round cylinder in a package that weighs under a pound. What makes the Performance Center edition stand out is the factory tuning. A smoother trigger, enhanced fit, and upgraded finish compared to the standard 442. Its enclosed hammer design keeps the draw snag-free, a feature valued by those who carry daily. Rubber grips add comfort, while the compact frame makes it disappear under clothing. Many Americans choose the 442 Performance Center because it blends concealability, reliability, and a premium feel, proving that even small revolvers can deliver big confidence. Number 6. Ruger LCR. The Ruger LCR, or Lightweight Compact Revolver, has become one of the most popular modern carry revolvers in America. Introduced in 2009, it broke new ground by using a polymer fire control housing combined with an aluminum or steel frame, keeping weight low without sacrificing strength. Chambered in multiple calibers including .38 Special Plus P, .357 Magnum, and even .327 Federal Magnum, The LCR gives shooters plenty of options. It features a 5-round cylinder, a remarkably smooth double-action trigger, and a snag-free design, perfect for pocket or waistband carry. What makes the LCR stand out is its balance between modern materials and classic revolver function. For everyday carry, many Americans trust it because it is light, reliable, and easy to use when it matters most. Number 5. Smith & Wesson Model 686 Plus. The Smith & Wesson Model 686 Plus is one of the most admired .357 Magnum revolvers on the market, combining strength with versatility. Built on the robust steel frame, it was designed to handle the power of Magnum loads while still being comfortable to shoot for extended sessions. The Plus version adds a 7-round cylinder instead of the traditional 6, giving shooters one extra shot without increasing bulk. Stainless steel construction makes it durable and resistant to the elements, while adjustable sights and a crisp trigger make it accurate right out of the box. Offered in barrel lengths from 2.5 inches up to 6, it serves well for defense, duty, or range use. Americans love the 686 Plus for being a reliable, all-around revolver. Number 4. Ruger Blackhawk. The Ruger Blackhawk has been a staple in American shooting culture since its introduction in 1955. Inspired by the classic Colt single-action army, it brought old-school style together with modern strength. Ruger built the Blackhawk with a solid frame that could handle high-pressure loads, making it one of the most durable single-action revolvers ever made. Available in calibers like .357 Magnum, .44 Magnum, and .45 Colt, it offered shooters both versatility and serious power. With barrel lengths ranging from short, quick-draw models to longer hunting versions, it found a place with both outdoorsmen and sport shooters. The Blackhawk's rugged design, smooth action, and timeless appearance are why Americans continue to love it, whether for hunting, target shooting, or simply enjoying the feel of a classic revolver. Number 3. Colt Python. The Colt Python is often described as the finest double-action revolver ever made, and many Americans still see it as the gold standard. First introduced in 1955, it was built on Colt's I-frame and chambered in .357 Magnum with a 6-round cylinder. The Python stood out for its hand-fitted parts, exceptional accuracy, and a trigger that shooters called one of the smoothest in the world. Barrel options ranged from 2.5 inches to 8 inches with the full underlug and vented rib, giving it a distinct look. While production ended in the early 2000s, Colt brought it back in 2020 due to overwhelming demand. Whether in its original form or reissue, the Python remains a revolver Americans admire for performance, craftsmanship, and prestige. Number 2. Colt Single-Action Army. The Colt Single-Action Army, also known as the Peacemaker, is one of the most legendary revolvers in American history. Introduced in 1873, it quickly became the standard sidearm of the U.S. Army and a symbol of the Old West. Chambered originally in .45 Colt, it featured a 6-round cylinder and a design that was simple, strong, and easy to use. Lawmen, outlaws, and soldiers all carried it, and its reputation grew with every story from the frontier. Barrel lengths varied from the short sheriff's model to the long cavalry model, giving it wide appeal. Even today, Colt still produces the single-action army, and shooters continue to buy it for its heritage, balance, and unmistakable place in American culture. Number 1. Smith & Wesson Model 10. The Smith & Wesson Model 10 is the most produced revolver in history, and for good reason. First introduced in 1899 as the military and police model, it has been in continuous production for well over a century, with more than 6 million made. Chambered in .38 Special with a 6-round cylinder, the Model 10 set the standard for double-action revolvers. Its K-frame design provided the perfect balance between strength and weight, making it ideal for law enforcement, military service, and civilian use. Generations of American police officers trusted it on duty, while countless families relied on it for home defense. The Model 10's longevity, simplicity, and proven track record explain why it remains the most loved revolver in America, a true classic. And that wraps up our look at 20 revolvers that Americans continue to love. Now, if you want to push your knowledge even further, don't stop here. Check out our next video where we break down the revolvers climbing in value and see for yourself which ones might be sitting in your safe right now.